Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to do like a one-off project kind of thing, not really a project, just something small, and I wanted to do a Christmas wintry kind of themed style attraction. So as you can see here, I started off with thinking of maybe doing like a water ride. I ended up going in with this new swinging coaster that is a part of the new DLC, and because I'm using that new swinging coaster, I decided to use some of the new pieces that did come in the DLC download for Parkitect, and these are kind of wintry fantasy pieces. There's lots of like kind of what do you call, like a gingerbread house kind of pieces, lots of wintry things, there's sugar canes and different poles and things. So I wanted to incorporate those new pieces within the build. Of course, me being me, I have used some mods as well. I've got the Max Freaks foliage essentials installed, which I shall be using in this for those wintry trees that he has. But yeah, I just wanted to try and use some of those new pieces as well that are in the new DLC. And I didn't really have a plan what I was going to do with this attraction, but I know that I wanted to just build one roller coaster. I wanted to theme it to a wintry kind of theme, and I just kind of started off with something and took it from there. So far I've kind of built like a small part of the coaster, and I'm just going in using some of the new pieces to try and come up with a design for the station, that kind of thing. This isn't something that's like epically realistic or packed full of that realism detail that I like to do. It is just me playing around and having a bit of fun, trying to build something Christmassy. Yeah, I just kind of gone for like an indoor coaster. So I've wanted to do like an indoor ride. I had this in my head that I wanted to do like a dark ride with some Christmas scenes, but I scrapped that and just kind of went with the indoor coaster idea. And so I'm going to do this kind of bluey facade, as you can see there, with trees and rocks, and kind of make like a picturesque kind of look, and just kind of take it from there and see where it goes. I will today kind of complete the station and do all the layout for the coaster, and then in the next episode, because this is going to be a two-part thing, in the second part I will go in and do all the theming on the inside and enclose it into a kind of warehouse kind of building and do all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's just a fun little thing. I hope you guys enjoy it, and basically just trying to show you what you can do with a Christmas theme or something, I guess, seeing that is Christmas is going to be around the corner very soon. But yeah, this coaster style, I'm not too familiar with it. I know there is one that travels on the kind of fairground circuit. I'm not sure where, it could be in Germany, I'm not sure. So I know that one exists, but I don't know of any of these models actually being in a theme park or anything, and I'm not too familiar with the layouts of these kind of coasters. So I've kind of gone for like a kind of like a Gerstlauer bobsled kind of layout with some downward helixes, that kind of thing, and a few sharp corners. But I don't think I utilized the track type or coaster type enough really to get those cars swinging. That is something I'd have to play around a bit more, but I did want to keep the layout of the coaster fairly compact so that I could put it into a indoor building. So I'm doing the station kind of like on the outside of the building, and then the queue line will go through the inside and then out through the front. I'm just doing that, but I will add like a little transfer track area, that kind of stuff, just to kind of keep it in my own style that I like to do. I'm doing these kind of like icy rocks here, just in random places, just to break it up a bit, and I'm using this white bush from the Max Freaks foliage essentials to kind of act as like a snowy kind of object. So I'm just doing that, but I play around with various things in this for different ideas, etc. One being, which I've seen before done in somebody's a game that I've seen, is that they've used the white sphere from the shapes as snow. So I'm going to try and do something similar to that as well. Mine didn't turn out quite how I planned, but you can see kind of what I was going for. So I'm trying out new little things here. Also using the Parkitect toolbox mod set here for those wooden beams, just to kind of create this kind of little framework thing that I'm going on, which I think just looks pretty. Not really anything particularly important though. As you can see there actually as well, I actually recolored the water to make it look a bit more icy, which is a great feature from the new DLC download. So that looks really perfect for this kind of design that I'm going for. So that's great. And then now I'm just doing like a small kind of transfer area. I decided to go with like a small turntable kind of transfer track, which I've seen before on some Wild Mouses, where because the cars are so small, they can just stop on that little piece of track, turn around and go onto the little transfer area. So I'm just doing that there. Now I'm just making holes in the facade so that the track and the train can pass through safely without hitting anything. And I'm just going to go around and do that now for every kind of entrance and exit of the coaster that will go through a wall on the front. And I am going to change the colour of the track as well. I did quite like the blue. I thought it was quite wintry, but I'm going to go with do like a different mixture of colours. So I'm going to have some darker blues, and I thought I'd go with like a candy cane style. I struggled for a name for this ride. At the moment it's called the Xmas Coaster, but if you have a better name for it, then do let me know down below in the comments. I wanted something kind of cruel and Christmassy. I went with the Xmas Coaster, which is a bit boring if I'm honest, but I was thinking along the lines of like a candy cane craziness or something like that, because I did do some candy cane kind of theming on the inside, and I started to take that idea and I actually coloured the track, which you'll see in a moment. I did it like red and white stripes to try and make it look like a candy cane, but yeah, I wasn't really too keen on the idea like as a whole to do the whole coaster like that, but I thought maybe some parts would be quite cool. But yeah, if you guys have a name for it, do let me know. I haven't really got a name for this coaster, so for now it's going to be the Xmas Coaster. So yeah, I'm gonna just go in now and just do some of the snow with the terra painting, which is something I don't do very often at all. I don't really use the snow one. This is really something I haven't really done before, this kind of winter theme, so really kind of something a little bit new for me. I tend to just kind of stick to the very generic theme park kind of theming and making everything realistic. So this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, I guess, but I could have kind of imagined this to be at like a Winter Wonderland fairground as like a transportable kind of coaster maybe. If you've been to Winter Wonderland Hyde Park, they do have that spinning wild mouse coaster, which is partly indoors, which also I have seen in Germany before as well. So that was kind of a little bit of inspiration for this. I think it's like Ice Kingdom or something like that. That was the idea, to have this as some sort of like an indoor traveling fairground roller coaster sort of thing. So yeah, I'm just going to go in now and do some custom supports, nothing too crazy. I just wanted to do some candy cane styled supports, red and white stripes, and do different pillars sticking out to support the track, that kind of thing. And I definitely wanted to support it, even though I'm going to enclose it. I wanted it to be fully themed on the inside and supported. And I've done like a facade on the inside with the rocks and the trees as well, to give it like a snowy, wintry kind of feel in there if you were going to be riding this coaster. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead now and finish up these kind of supports that I'm doing, and give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and I am going to post another part to this little build for Christmas, when I will complete this and completely do all the theming and make it a nice little coaster ready to show you guys. So thanks for watching, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to give me a comment or a thumbs up or anything like that. I really do appreciate it as well. But I'll see you all next time for another episode, and I hope you all guys have a lovely kind of few weeks leading up to the holidays. So I'll see you soon. Bye.